We've all been here. It's moving day. The truck is packed, you're ready to leave, but there's huge holes in your wall and you want that security deposit back. How on earth are you gonna make this disappear and make it to your new place on time? We've got a way and we'll show you. When it comes to wall anchors, most of the time we recommend removing them, but in a case like this, it can do more damage than good. So the easiest way is to just take a knife and shave the face off. Now when I fill that, it's gonna be flush and there's even less to fill. So that's a huge win. Time for the secret weapon. Fast Dry. Fast Dry Premium Spackling by DAP. This stuff dries really, really fast, up to 8 times faster, and it's 3 times stronger than your typical spackling. It's your best friend when it comes to patching big holes quickly. That's not the right knife. That's the right knife. So this stuff's got a bit of a sandier consistency than some spackling does, so you might get some crumbling, but that's what makes it dry extra fast. So take your knife, take the back end, just give the anchors a good push, make sure they're recessed. It's not. Just push in those anchors, make sure they're recessed, nothing raised. Get a nice chunk of the Fast Dry. I'm gonna smush it in there. I'm gonna take a bigger knife. Just make sure I got nice coverage. That's coat 1.
Of how many coats?
1. If you want it done in 1 coat, refresh tip, overfill. So add more than you need so that you can sand it back to smooth. So sometimes spackling can be harder to sand than joint compound. So if you're noticing that you're having a hard time blending it in, a great tip is to do the first coat in spackling, especially this Fast Dry stuff. Let that dry up, sand it back, and then do a really, really thin skim coat of joint compound and sand that smooth. You'll get a perfect finish every time. Why do you have to use this fast drying DAP spackling, you ask? Why can't I use regular compound, you say? We'll show you. You say. And action. So why can't you just use regular compound to fill these holes, you're asking? We'll show you. We'll let that dry, see how long that takes.
You thought that was a time lapse.
It's been about 10 minutes. Movers are halfway to your new place. It's time to sand. Let's check on our regular drywall compound. Still a bit wet, unfortunately.
Hello, my landlord. How's the place looking? Brand new. What's that? Double my security deposit back? I accept.
Now that it's all smooth, it's time to slap a couple coats of paint and make that hole disappear for good. Speaking of good, check out this roller I'm using. It's high end. Remember, when it's moving day, you paint with whatever you got. And before you know it, that wall's as good as new and you are ready to move out.
What about that?
You're not getting that deposit check back.
Hello, Mrs. Landlord. You're so funny. What's that? What am I saying? Hello, my landlord. What's that? Looks great. Yeah, thought so. Double my security deposit back. I'll take it in a check. All right, bye, landlord.